Dave Testa with Airstream of Buffalo. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2020 Airstream Atlas Class B travel van. The Atlas is something new for Airstream. Came on the market in 2019. It is a custom-built travel van using a Mercedes Sprinter chassis. This is the new Mercedes chassis that was upgraded in 2019. Adding a 7-speed transmission and revamping the dashboard with all of the modern conveniences like lane keeping, road sign recognition, driver alert system, and dozens more. So you notice that this front end, using the Mercedes logo, is all custom molded. That was done in conjunction between Airstream and Mercedes-Benz. The package was designed to be as automotive looking as possible. We don't want to have a lot of breaks in the surface. We don't want to have a lot of doors and hatches and covers breaking up the look of this. When you see this, it is smooth, it is elegant, it is literally the most luxurious Class B that's on the market today. So this is using the 3.0 BlueTech diesel engine from Mercedes. Averages 16 to 18 miles a gallon with a 5,000 pound towing capacity. And that's a true 5,000 pounds. You can pull a car behind this. You can pull another Airstream behind this. It's not unusual. As you're looking at the body, you'll notice that everything is pretty much seamless. Where pieces of the house, the camper portion, meet the body of the Mercedes, there's no seams. Everything has been fiberglassed in to give it an automotive look. Even the paint job is an 11-step automotive paint process using BASF paint. There's storage underneath because we are on a lifted chassis here. Regular B vans don't have any kind of storage. They're just a van that has a camper built into it. But on this model, you've got these doors here, here, and here, and on the other side that allow for storage. So these are also automatic locking using the key fob that's supplied by Mercedes. It's a keyless entry system and it's a keyless ignition. So I just have to have the fob on me, press the button, unlock all the doors, can lock the doors as I walk away, start the engine. One outside compartment here, and this is a very large interior storage compartment with an automatic light, motion sensing light there. So the back of this, once we get inside, you'll notice that the back is the bathroom. So rather than just having a big blank wall staring at the driver behind you, we painted a faux window on the back, and Mercedes allowed us to use the large Mercedes logo. This is licensed by them, approved by them. No other manufacturer can do this in their build. As we look down this side of the camper, you're going to notice something unusual for Airstream. There's a slide out on this model. It's called the Murphy bed slide floor plan, and it allows the interior space to accommodate a one-piece folding mattress, so I don't have to deal with reclining sofas that convert. It's a true mattress that comes down and gives you a very luxurious sleeping experience. There are storage compartments on this side as well, along with your utility bay. So in your utility bay, you've got your water hookups, you've got your propane, the outdoor shower, and your dump station. Now, your dump station on this model is a macerating pump, and the hose is on a power reel, so we don't have to deal with any one of those collapsible hoses or stinky slinkies, as people call them. This is incorporated inside the unit. It has a black tank flush, pretty much push-button operation. Hook it up to the dump station, press empty. It'll empty the tank, flush the hose, press retract, and it pulls everything back inside. And we don't waste any space under the slide either. 2 storage compartments, 2 storage doors, 1 storage compartment that travel outward with the slide. I don't have to reach under the slide, which is very inconvenient on some of the larger motorhomes. So, entry door right here. Watch this panel as I open the door. These are a hidden set of steps that automatically open when I open the door. Again, nice and seamless. I don't have a big steel mechanism hanging off the side of my travel trailer or my touring coach like everyone else does. Hidden step, very seamless operation, all aluminum. So it's a full-length awning, self-supporting. There are no down supports or arms that you're going to walk into in the middle of the night. And it has 3 support arms in the awning. Very similar in operation to a sunsetter awning. So the new 2020 Atlas uses a key fob instead of a regular key, electronic key fob. All you have to do is have it on you, walk up, press the start engine, start your engine. Lights up the entire electronic package. I've got 2 different message centers on this dashboard. The center one for all your basic driving information, and the middle one here, which is your navigation, your telephone interaction, your radio, satellite. You've also got a Airstream and Mercedes interactive display system. So we just get back to home here. Telephone, hands-free operation, navigation, automatic, let you know where you're at, set your destination, give you directions. FM, AM, FM radio. You also have Sirius XM built into the system. You can stream media from your device, Bluetooth. There's an onboard information system about the engine, consumables like your gas and oil, and there's an electronic operating manual built into the display here. One of my favorite features with this new dashboard is its ability to use the onboard camera, the dash cam, to read road signs and display them on this display. Now, we've all had that experience where you're not quite paying attention and the road sign flashes by and you didn't get a chance to read everything. So that actually displays it on the display here. A lot of controls are built into the smart steering wheel. Radio controls, this display control. When you buy a Mercedes, there are a lot of options available at the factory. Safety features, entertainment features, etc. Airstream goes to Mercedes and they order their chassis with every option that Mercedes offers. There literally is nothing aside from the color of the interior that's left as an option with an Airstream Atlas. You've got 5 packages for the interior color with a couple different colors for upholstery, a couple different colors for walls, and we have the deluxe Tommy Bahama tropical package available on the Atlas as well. The seats are custom designed by Airstream. They have leg extension and thigh support, lumbar support. They're power seats on both sides, heated with a memory. There are 3 memory positions. So if you or the person you're traveling with want to switch positions, you just have to hit your memory button and the seat will automatically adjust to fit you. This is a really cool little feature just to show you the attention to detail that Airstream takes. Mercedes does not offer a vanity mirror in their visors. So Airstream has these visors custom made just for this model. It's a little thing, but it's one of those attention to detail things that Airstream is noted for. Also standard on this build is the air ride suspension system. So there's an air ride airbag system on the back axle, and that provides shock absorbing, just like on the large $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 motorhomes with the air ride system. This smooths out the ride so that you're not jumping around on the road. I don't know if you've ever driven in a cargo van, but the ride can be very jarring. By putting the airbag system on, a smooth ride, one of the best driving vehicles that's on the road today. One of the best features that Mercedes incorporates into their safety system is side view cameras that are built into the mirrors. So they're your blind spot cameras. As you're driving and you turn your turn signal on, the camera activates and displays on the rear view display. That way you can see if there's a car in the lane next to you. Because it is kind of hard to rely just on mirrors on something this size. So the cameras assist. They give you an audible warning and a visual warning if there is a car in the blind spot if you turn the turn signal on. You also have a 180-degree view off the rear camera, full-time view. So it's like having a rear view mirror, because obviously you don't have one in this design, so you can't see what's behind you physically. But a 180-degree view across the back gives you a panorama of what's behind you and what's coming up on you. In the living area here, we've got a dual footrest sofa, and that's power, facing a power lift television. So TV comes up out of this cabinet, so it's down for travel. You have the window behind it, so you have a view and some light, but when you want to watch television, you've got a Bose soundbar, surround sound, along with the LG television. And that is a smart TV, so it will be able to stream apps. These units are all pre-wired for the Airstream Connect system, which allows you to pick up Wi-Fi off the road or order a data plan through AT&T and make this your Wi-Fi hotspot, so you can connect to the internet while you're traveling. The sofa, as I said, has two power footrests, two different buttons, one on each end. The center portion folds down, become a little cocktail table. So when you're watching television. Behind the sofa, this panel here is the Murphy bed. This is the portion that's in the slide out. So by putting this in the slide, we allow ourselves to have a nice spacious interior. When the bed comes down, I still can walk from the front to the back on the floor without having to crawl over the bed. Now I want to show you guys how you set the bed up in this Airstream Atlas. I take the arm off the sofa, they're just simply Velcroed on. Power button, lay the sofa flat. And as I'm doing this, you'll notice there are two seat belts on the sofa, so I can drive with passengers. And then there's a release on the side. And the Murphy bed drops down, has these straps to hold the mattress in place for travel. And as you can see, when the bed's open, I still have a full aisle to walk from the front to the back. Behind the bed, we've got an operable window, a power blind, and a couple of reading lights. Next to the bed, we have a control panel. These control panels are in the bathroom, the kitchen, next to the bed, with the main panel right up in the bulkhead here. So it is a touch control system, multiplex wiring, allows you to control many functions remotely. This actually wires into the Airstream Connect system and actually would have a app for your phone that would allow you to operate the awning, the lights, the air conditioning, the generator, all remotely. Putting the bed away is just as simple, but before I do that, the slide is 18 inches when it's extended. If I pull the slide in, I can still use this bed because I have more than 18 inches at the end of the bed here. So I don't have to open the slide in order to take a quick nap on a long road trip. I simply have to open the bed and it's all set. You just don't have the aisleway that goes from front to back. To close the bed up, it's just as simple. Fold it back up into place, get a little push to lock it, and put your sofa back together. So this is designed as a two-person travel van. There is an option to get a third bed up across the front where the driver and passenger seats are. So moving away from the bedroom area, we have our galley, our kitchen. On this side, you have your kitchen sink, your 2-burner propane cooktop, and your garbage built into the countertop. Countertops are DuPont Corian solid surface countertops. There's an integrated cutting board / cover for the sink. Stainless steel sink with the metal grate at the bottom, pull down sprayer faucet, overhead storage here, cabinet storage, there's an extension for a little bit extra counter space for prep work. And again, more drawer space here and storage. Convection microwave above the refrigerator here, so you can bake in a convection microwave. And then below it is the new 12-volt refrigerator. So when we were looking at the outside, you'd probably notice there are no refrigerator vents cut into the side of this camper. Airstream has decided that they're moving away from the propane-fired refrigerators and going to 12-volt compressor models. The biggest reason is that it is about performance. So the compressor models don't keep up with the temperatures. If they tend to be in the 90s and 100 degrees, the refrigerator just doesn't get cold enough. That's one of the biggest complaints people have about a propane camping fridge. So Airstream found a company that's making a compressor style refrigerator that operates on 12 volts. The benefit is you can use it all year round. It's not dependent on the outside temperature. It gets down to 0 degrees in the freezer and it chills down in about an hour. If you have a camper, you know the propane refrigerator takes 12 to 24 hours to get fully cold. This way you can turn this on, an hour later it's ready to load up with food. You don't have to worry about anything. And it's extremely spacious. You've got a good 2 feet of depth inside the refrigerator and freezer. Behind that, I have a slide out pantry cabinet and another little storage compartment up at the top here. Your vent is the fantastic fan that's located in the galley right up here. So you turn that on to vent when you're cooking. LED lights throughout. And I want to mention the lights because Airstream puts all their lights on dimmers. And I can control them from this panel. Hit the light switch here. And I can control each individual light. I have these upper lights here that are accent lighting. I can use those at night when I don't want the bright lights. And I can dim simply by holding my finger on the button, and you can see the ceiling lights go through a dim cycle. Again, this is the multiplex wiring system, touch control, increases the reliability by eliminating all those individual connections in the walls for each individual switch. And then we're going to move back here into the bathroom, little tight quarters, but this is the most spacious bathroom in a Class B style camper that's on the market. So back here at the back of the camper is the spa-inspired bathroom. We've got a corner shower with a glass radius door. Behind me, teak wood accent for the shower wall with a handheld sprayer. LED lighting across the sides. This is all aluminum in the ceiling. One-piece molded fiberglass shower surround. Porcelain toilet. And then on the opposite side here is your vanity counter. Again, solid surface Corian countertop, stainless steel sink, medicine cabinet, and then the far wall is your wardrobe. So you've got 2 wardrobes with hanging rods in them, a couple of drawers for storage. All in all, more storage space than any other Class B van on the market. The bathroom is the most spacious that you're going to find in any manufacturer's line, and it gives you luxury over-the-road travel for a couple of people. I've had customers mention to me the difficulties they faced with airline travel or traveling with their pets. This is a fantastic solution. By taking the slow road in luxury, you avoid high hotel bills. You have your hotel room with you. Anytime you feel like stopping, just pull over. You don't really have to do much. This is all ready to use at the side of the road if you needed to, in a parking lot. But when you get to your destination, you can set this up. There are stabilizer jacks, there's an awning, get your full camping gear out, and you're good to go. Again, it's the 2020 Airstream Atlas, the newest build from Airstream, and has become the most in-demand camper in their line.